Hello, hello.
Hello.
It is Sunday. It is November, which means it's Nano 2.0 for anyone who's participating. I'm writing in a new story, but I did not reach 1,667 yesterday. And I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep.
I'm like starting novel writing month today because I did not do anything yesterday.
Yeah. And let's see. It says we have 3 viewers, so if you're watching, please say hi in the comments. I promise we don't bite. I'm going to let my co-host introduce herself once I find her ticker that I have saved. There we go.
Yay. Hi, everyone. I'm Jessie Elliott. I'm a paranormal romance and fantasy author of a bunch of books, but most recently the Love and Hell series, which is The Devil's Waltz, The Devil's Trials, and next year the final book, The Devil's Ruin, comes out from Inimitable. So I'm working on book 3 today. But besides that, you can find me at jessieelliott.com. And I'm Jessie at author Jessie Elliott on socials. And I'm also hosting my first book event next year.
I'm so excited for that.
Me too. In Guelph, called Royal City Romance. So if you want to check it out,
Let me find
tickets
that.
are on sale now.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I was like, hold on, I have the ticker for this.
Inimitable
Inimitable is one of the sponsors of the event. So
yes.
Check that out. Also, we have 2 comp tickets that we will be doing a giveaway for. So keep an eye on our social media. We're Inimitable Books everywhere, except on Blue Sky, where we're at inimitablebooks.com. And you might win those tickets. Hello. Usual sprints are not happening today. So here I am. Hi. Regina's here. If you don't know who I am and this is your first time being here, hello, welcome. My name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices without pigeonholing authors into writing about their trauma. I'm realizing these settings were turned off for some reason. So thank you for being here. We have another Inimitable Books author here in the chat. And Kitty, yes, that is Phoebe.
Phoebe, say hello.
My dog Riley does not like being picked up, but I will probably do it anyway. At some point during the stream, just so you can all meet her. But currently, I believe she is having her post-breakfast nap. So
solid.
I don't need her to resent me more. She acts very much like a cat. She's a Havanese. And she's my baby. So again, if you're new here, you probably don't know that we use this thing called the Forest app. We are not sponsored by them. And it is basically just a productivity timer. Oh, there's my camera. That's the logo. There's another app on the App Store called Flora that is very similar. And we don't use Flora. We use the Forest app. And they have this plant together feature, which allows people who have not unlocked every digital tree species that is in their store over the past 10. No, they've had their 11th birthday cake. So over the past 11 years, like I have, to get those trees in their forests. So if you have the app open, you tap the icons at the top of the screen. You make sure you're in the timer, not the stopwatch, and you'll know because you'll see 3 options instead of just one here. You want to make sure deep focus is turned off, and you turn on plant together, and then you'll get 2 buttons at the bottom instead of just one, and you all click join room and enter the code that I say. The reason you turn off deep focus mode, even though that is the app's main feature, is because if you are in a group and you have a phone call that you have to answer for like emergency reasons or something, and you answer it, the app, it will kill the tree for everyone in the room and then also tell everyone who killed the tree by putting a dead leaf icon next to your name. So yes, trying to save everyone from being outed by an app. My first sprint this morning is I need to set up my bullet journal for the day because I didn't do that before I went to sleep last night. But then after that, I need to read 2 different books and edit them, but I also need to finish up proofreading on one book, and I'm not sure what order I'm going to be doing that in.
Which has the closest deadline?
Well, I'm almost done with the proofreading, so that's why I'm like, if I wonder if I should do that when I won't be interrupted every 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is like, I could just read.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Them as reading sprints because it's my first time reading the manuscript. So it would be like, I trick myself into being a full-on reader before I write the developmental edit letter.
Gotcha.
Fun. And yeah, so let's share the forest room code so people can actually join if they so choose. For November, Sierra 2 Foxtrot 6 Alpha Sierra Golf. These codes are randomly generated, so if they ever say something or are, coincidentally saying November in the month of November, I had no control over that. Thebes looks like. So
yeah, she just wants to be in my lap, which is not always conducive to getting work done, but we'll make it work.
It's so cute. Oh, she's a cutie. She's a cutie.
And she knows it. She uses it to her advantage.
Oh, so does my Riley. It's a problem. It's like you don't want to have a dumb pet because you can be less worried about them, but then when they use their intelligence on you, you're like, ugh.
Right?
Wouldn't it be nice if you were just a little bit dumber?
Just a little dumb, yeah.
I just lit my desk candle. My dad, a cat of blessed memory, used to Velcro himself to me. I learned to type around him.
Yeah.
Holly has 2 cats, but really only one gets all up in her desk while she's trying to work. The other one tends to give her a little bit more space.
I mean, I like her being cuddly, but just sometimes I'm like, okay, this is making things difficult.
Yes. Okay, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. There is typing ASMR built into the timer. We will be muted, and if you don't like this typing, you can absolutely mute us and come back at the 35-minute mark in your time. How'd you do?
Pretty good. I'm just starting the day working on some stuff for the Toronto Romance Writers organization that I'm part of. We're doing an event next year, so I'm doing all of our social media stuff. So getting all the graphics and stuff ready to schedule online, and then I will get to writing. How about you?
Gotcha. I finished setting up my bullet journal for the day, and then was kind of just taking it easy. I woke up I slept long, but I didn't sleep well last night. So I was like, this sprint is just going to be no work aside from the bullet journal setup has to get done.
Yeah.
And then the next sprints will be like, no, you actually have to work. So. How did people in chat do?
I also ordered breakfast because I was like, I'm not making breakfast and I want coffee. So
listening to Donald Fagen's Nightfly album while writing the fight scene between the dragon and Loup-garou. I think that's both French, but I don't know. I don't remember what garou. Oh, no. It's saying it's
Latin?
Well, when I Googled it, it's saying it's Japanese.
Oh.
Which means fifth son. I feel like I'm missing something. But anyway, there's a fight involving a dragon and an opponent. I need something that keeps me calm while writing something so gruesome.
That's fair.
212 new words. Awesome. 1,059 words so far today. Something
Amazing.
over 500 for the sprint. Just one more and I should be done for the congratulations. That's awesome. Beta read a chapter. French for a nap. Okay, yeah. I was like,
oh, it was French, yeah.
I know it's French, but then the garou, I was like, I was looking that up separately. I guess I should have looked it up as a term together for it to be a werewolf. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Thank you for being here. If you haven't liked the stream yet, especially if you're a new viewer, please do because it helps with channel discoverability. And the company had a YouTube channel back in 2022, but this one is our new revamped and like actually has a content plan channel, which started a few months ago. So please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you missed the intro earlier at the start of the live stream, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, which is a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices without pigeonholing authors into writing about their trauma. We treat diversity as more than just one aspect of someone, and sometimes those aspects are invisible. And Jessie is one of our authors. We are publishing her Love and Hell trilogy. Book 1, The Devil's Waltz, is out in hardcover, international paperback edition, ebook, and audiobook. The audiobook is great and it's narrated by a real life married couple, which is super fun. Book 2, The Devil's Trials, is out in hardcover, ebook, and audiobook. And then the third book, The Devil's Ruin, is going to be coming out next year.
Yay.
Oh no. I hope everything's okay with you and that, everyone stayed safe and nothing got too damaged, like irreparably damaged that like you need. Of course it helped the female main character shows up to help the dragon shifter mate, and I read
that wrong.
Yeah, I read that wrong as well. And then I saw him with the rock to the forehead. I'm like, oh, but also that it said nails as well. That also would have, for people who don't know, Jessie writes under a pen name as well. That's very, very sexy, where the bad guy would have made legit sense in her stories.
Yeah.
We love that. That's great. You know, I mean, that's more helpful than what happens in Eclipse and the Twilight Saga. The movie was just dumb where she like cuts herself like crazy. And it's like in the book, she was at least smarter and only gave herself a paper cut.
Yeah.
It's like you watch all these like supernatural shows and movies and you see people like just like making themselves almost bleed out. It's like a blood sacrifice. You could have easily given yourself a like,
Yeah.
just get a
don't get
needle
it.
and like get as if you're doing a blood sugar test.
Right.
Like unless it says that you need to exsanguinate yourself, why are you doing the palm? It takes forever to heal.
Yeah. No kidding.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, on our channel, we also have writing advice videos. I have a playlist of how to build a sustainable and healthy writing routine without turning your own life completely upside down, going through different advice from different books. And then we currently have a playlist going. The second to last video went up on Friday, and the last video in the series is going up on Tuesday, where it's all about how to write quickly because it is November, which means it is National Novel Writing Month. If you're like, oh, what's National Novel Writing Month? It was an organization that had a lot of good things going for it, and then it ended really badly. But then the original creator of it, who wasn't involved in any of the mess, is like, okay, we're creating this thing called Nano 2.0, which is like going back to basics type of situation. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. 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 I love when things acknowledge that. What's really funny is my mom, I normally make her be like the a set of eyes for proofreading Inimitable Books titles, just because I know I miss stuff, and she's, you know, she also combined, you know, we're better than just one of us doing it. And so she was reading a fantasy book and she's like, do they go to the bathroom? Are they eating? Like, what's happening? Like, yeah.
Asking the real questions. Yeah.
And then, like,
yeah.
actually, they do talk about like showering and cleaning up and stuff. That actually is in this book. Yes. But yeah. Okay. If you are new here, you might not know that we use this thing called the Forest app. There is a thing called Plant Together. If you do not have 2 buttons at the bottom, it means you do not have Plant Together enabled, which means you need to go up to the 2 icons. Oops, sorry. Got a text from an author. Don't want to show that on the internet. Oh my God. She's texting me again. Okay, where you tap the icons up here and you make sure deep focus mode is turned off, because the app will out you if you answer a phone call while you're in the room with everyone, like, and it'll say this person killed the tree. So that's not fun. But then you want the Plant Together feature so that you can get the tree. Okay, what is this author letting me know? Oh. An author is part of an event next weekend, and there was miscommunication in how long she was going to be there, so I have to update something. Yeah, this time around, they went back to calling it NaNoWriMo. I didn't realize that. So Holly, you were right when you said that you were going to be a NaNoWriMo. Where if you write the 50,000 words, then you're a nano purist, and otherwise you're a NaNoWriMo and you can do whatever you want, which is either to continue working on a project, not write 50,000, write more than 50,000 as the goal, whatever you want. So it could still be fun, and just coming to live streams like this to build community and work on your story when you can is totally fine. But also, even though the thumbnails and the titles of these live streams this month are very NaNoWriMo centric, you're absolutely welcome to be like, oh, I did dishes during that sprint, or laundry, or whatever. It's productivity, whatever that means to you. I will be right back, but let me share the forest room code really quickly. The tree is, there we go. I write it all down and then I still forget and have to check. The code is for ARUANDSG. I will read that military phonetics right now, which is 4 Alpha Romeo Uniform Alpha November Delta Sierra Golf. Okay, I will be right back.
I own the stream now. The power I hold. Just kidding. I haven't had coffee yet, so I'm in no position to take over worlds. But it's okay. My coffee order is almost here. Has anybody put up their Christmas decorations yet? I might do it later today. I took down all my fall Halloween stuff yesterday afternoon. So now I'm like, I might as well put up the Christmas tree. It's going to be dark at 5 o'clock starting today, so might as well enjoy the cozy twinkly lights, right? And in Canada, we've already had Thanksgiving, so it's not like I'm waiting for that. So really, there's no reason not to at this point.
I heard someone screaming bloody murder, and my mom was just watching a TV show, and I'm like, what is happening?
Hi, Riley.
This is my baby, Riley.
Hi, baby girl. Are you the goodest girl there ever was?
Yes, she is. Oh, yes, she is.
Oh, what a little angel baby.
My candle is on my desk, which is why we look like we're at a campfire. Oh, Jessie just went out. What just happened, Riley? What just happened? Okay, lots of comments in the chat. You disappeared and then you
I did. I'm sorry. The guy delivering my breakfast rang my thing downstairs, so it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What did I miss?
Nothing. Just me going like, oh, where did Jessie go? Yeah, she immediately left. She's like, I don't like.
She's like, I'm out here. Peace out.
Okay, everyone's talking about when to
I'll put up Christmas decorations. Yeah,
yeah.
I said that I might put mine up this afternoon.
Yes, this is,
Yeah.
I agree.
I love the community aspect.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Everyone support. Yes. Yes. This. Jessica, hi.
Hey, Jess.
Did you answer this?
Oh no, I didn't. I
Or
didn't. I
this
don't have
one
it
because they
open.
both asked it at the same time.
Well, I got a breakfast bagel and hash brown, and then I just got a black iced coffee, and I have creamer in my fridge that I'm gonna put in it.
Nice. I like it when it's after American Thanksgiving, but I know you're Canadian and you're like, there's no reason to wait. So to me, because there is a holiday that exists in between Halloween and Christmas in America, which is where I am, that's why I'm like, please let it have its day.
Yeah.
And then but to me, like, if you're like, well, Thanksgiving's actually a celebration of this awful stuff, I was like, yes, I know that. I don't actually celebrate Thanksgiving. It's just a day that my entire family gets together and it's like nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's kind
to
of how we
me,
look
I
at
know
it
it,
too.
like I am now smart enough to be like, no, I'm not actually celebrating Thanksgiving. Like that's really
Yeah.
sad
Exactly.
thing. But you
For
know.
us, it's kind of just like an excuse to get everybody together to have a meal. Like it really is not
Exactly. That's
anything else.
exactly what it is. Yeah, like fall stuff, yes. But I think it was 3 weeks ago. So even before Halloween, there was some kid on the street who was singing a like Jingle Bells version. You know, like in middle school, you change all the lyrics and it's like wacky. But I
Yeah.
was like, it is too early to hear any edition of this. No. Hi,
Yeah.
Eva. Taking Halloween things down today, this week, and we'll start winter holiday decor next week after her birthday.
Nice. Nice.
How do you drink cold coffee? I don't understand.
I prefer iced coffee over hot coffee, even when it's like the middle of the winter. I don't know what it is. Couldn't tell you.
My mom likes iced coffee, but she'll drink normal coffee as well. And I just don't like the taste of any coffee.
Fair. Yeah.
I don't care. Yeah. We feast, but it has no Well, I mean, my mom and I don't decorate for that. We go to my uncle's and he just like their decoration is the food because the food is pretty,
Yeah.
you know. But then I live in New England where I literally sit in line during a blizzard to get fried clams at the beach. So I don't just finished nice coffee.
Nice.
Not birthday twins, but close. The 4th and the 8th. No holidays in between for me, but from where I'm from, we do celebrate Advent, lighting lighting candles 4 Sundays before Christmas. So I'm trying to be ready for that this year, 30th of November. Scorpio. Okay, we're gonna start our next sprint. Let me add the timer. And let me get my phone ready to go in 3. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to wait until the 55-minute mark is here.
Yeah.
So the math is easy, but we're like less than 20 seconds away from that. So Eva says, my kids' birthdays are both the first week of December. So Turkey Day birthdays, then it's cold, and then it's Christmas. Between my birthday and Turkey Day, prime time to decorate.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. How'd you do?
Got my coffee, had my breakfast, and did a whole bunch of graphic design stuff.
Awesome.
So for the next sprint, now I just have to schedule them all on social. How about you?
I realized that I didn't add all of the streams for the month to our website. So I was like, oh, I gotta continue doing that. So I haven't done any book stuff yet today.
That's okay. It's still early.
Yeah. So I got today through the 13th up on the
It's like half the month.
Yeah, because I'm not streaming after the 26th this month. So really I am halfway through,
Yeah.
but it's just it takes time, you know. Going to start working in the next sprint, made some coffee, started on a scene, made coffee and ordered groceries. I don't drink
Productive morning all around.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee, but I've been finishing my mango lassi from last night's dinner.
Nice.
You're so close. I believe in you. Can you all hear my mom?
I can't.
Okay. She's across the apartment and I can hear her and I'm like, do I close my door or not? Okay, let's set up the next forest room. We don't have to immediately start the next sprint, but just to have that ready. Create room. Don't hear. Okay, thank you. Like, I know I have freakishly good hearing, but I'm also sometimes other people can hear it too, and I'm like, don't want that. Delta, Charlie, Foxtrot, Victor, Quebec, 2, Sierra Golf. Do you always do the social media graphics for the Toronto writers, or was it just specifically for this thing?
I'm the co-chair of our retreat next year, so it's between me and another gal. So we kind of like divvied up the work, and I picked this as one of my tasks. So
Cool. Look at you,
yeah.
co-chair. You're gonna run your own event on top of it.
Yeah, was it a smart idea? I don't know, but like they needed someone and no one else was volunteering, so I'm like, okay, put me in, coach.
Well, now you can add it to your author bio.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start the next sprint at the 25-minute mark, so less than 10 seconds.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Hello. Cute. Yeah. No, I feel like if my mom and I do have small space heaters, we rarely use them, but I feel like if we ever plugged it in, we would be very much like, Riley, no, away. Even though it's built in a way that you would not be able to burn yourself.
Yeah. Phoebe, I have like a heating pad. And when I use it, Phoebe like immediately is on it.
Yeah. Yeah, like no, that we're fine with. But there's something about it being like a space heater that my mom was convinced that Riley would somehow like catch on fire. And I'm just like, I don't think that's how that works, especially ours, but you know.
What candle are you burning?
I had gotten candles from this company that are like manifestation candles, and they all smell really nice. So I've like been melting, like I melted them into a giant Franken candle, kind of like Sophia Nygaard. And then I haven't bought candles in a very long time, so I've actually just been burning this one here.
Nice.
Because for me, if I find a candle that I like and I don't react to it, because I feel like there's so many candles that are made with, you know, either nut oils or I also react to coconut, even though coconut technically isn't a nut. And I really wish my body knew that. It's like rough. So that's where it's like, if I find a candle I like, I am making Franken candles left and right.
Yeah. Welcome back, Phoebes.
I can't take credit for that. It is absolutely from Sophia Nygaard, and obviously she took it from, you know, Frankenstein, Mary Shelley. But yeah.
Fine.
Apparently Halloween is National Frankenstein Day.
It is?
Is there frankincense in the Franken candle? The candles, because they're like manifestation candles, they do come with like herbs or whatever and scents like on the outside that when you're burning it for the first time you get more of the scent.
Mm-hmm.
But it burns away very quickly, so it doesn't exactly last once it beyond its first burning before it goes into the Franken candle. So I'm going to say no, but I know that some of the candles initially had them. What are you burning?
I'm burning this one, so it's like
Dark
it's
amber.
supposed to be like amber and rainwater, and
yeah.
I can't do any of the like sweet ones. They give me like an instant headache. I like the masculine or like fresh citrusy, like clean scents.
I like clean scents the best.
Mm-hmm. No, Phoebe, that's fire.
Like sweet one that I like is if it smells like a marshmallow. Once it's burning, it smells like a toasted marshmallow.
Yeah.
Because that's how it's supposed to smell.
Right.
But in general, I'm like, yeah, no, if it smells too sweet, I don't like it.
Yeah, like vanilla cupcake or any of that sort of thing
I used to
is a
think those
no-go
were my
for me.
favorite. And then I realized that like, no, actually, those can get really intense.
Yeah.
I had gotten a candle forever ago, and it wasn't the only scent in it, but it was like white jasmine or something. And it smelled so nice because it felt like it was on that in between where it didn't smell like too intensely, and it wasn't completely not sweet, but it wasn't like sickly sweet.
Yeah.
But I haven't looked for that again. And there's a part of me that wants to try those candles where it's like, oh, it smells like old books, but most of the time it also smells like something else. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
Like if there was a way to literally just have it smell like the pages of an old book and not the leather bound, you know, the leather that you're like, oh, of course all books are made in leather. It's like, well, if I wanted a candle to smell like leather, I'd buy a leather smelling candle.
Right, exactly.
The thing that makes a difference is using a candle lamp.
Oh yeah, I have heard that.
I don't know what that is.
So you're basically like melting the candle with heat that's like a light, not fire.
Oh. Interesting. I might have to look into that at some point. My favorite candles are North Muse. Local Home Sense has them half price, so whenever I see them, I stock up on them. I get a lot of different crystals from them too, which is a nice bonus. Cool. Where do people get oils? I got some lemon to add to my shampooer once, but I want a place to obtain them from. Other scents? Any suggestions? Um,
Michael's, like a craft store.
I know that's what I was gonna say. Also, if some food markets might have them,
Yeah.
but like I can't guarantee. I've definitely gotten like a scent off of Etsy.
Mm-hmm.
But like that can get really expensive. All of it can get expensive depending where you're getting it from. So I don't.
True.
Yeah, but I think Michael's is a good shout. I just know that there are some Michael's locations that closed. So I was like, are there any still open? But yeah, they're still open. A friend suggested that we were talking about Yankee candles. Someone gave me as a gift burned. I'm not a big Yankee candle, but it's a gift from someone every year. Yeah. Health food markets. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Sorry. When I said food, whatever I said earlier.
Yeah.
Mentioning. Just in New York, there are so many different ones, and sometimes they're small and sometimes they're chain, and you're just like, I don't even know the quality, but like you see it, I can't vouch for it.
Right.
But people I assume use the ones from Michael's to make their own candles.
Mm-hmm.
Why they sell it, so it has to be okay enough for that.
Yeah.
Versus I would think that sometimes if you're getting it from a food place, it might be because you're planning to add it to like a cocktail or something. So I don't know if it would smell as strongly as you want it to, or maybe it would smell too strongly. But that's kind of the toss up you have no matter what you're doing with the scent. So okay, let me share the forest room code for the final thing. And create. Leave the previous forest room. I just realized I haven't taken my meds yet today. I woke up early and then got distracted. So if you haven't taken your meds yet today, do that. And I need to go to the pharmacy later today because I'm going to be out of stuff tomorrow. Luckily, not the most important stuff, but those are also running low. Yep.
I've been trying to get my doctor to adjust my prescription for like a month, and I keep calling his office, and the receptionist is getting like so short with me. She's like, he's busy. And I'm like, I've been trying to get this prescription changed for a month. Like it would take 2 seconds.
Okay, that's not okay. No,
right?
No, they need to do their job.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We don't like that.
No.
No. I'll share the code with everyone after I do this. Otherwise, I want to forget because I'll be like, oh, I put them out, so I took them. No, that's not. Okay. Code is 3-4 Foxtrot Echo 2 Victor Kilo Sierra Golf. I saw VK in my brain because I grew up on Disney brain rot, but extended to the Descendants movies was because they would call themselves VKs, as in villain kids.
Oh,
Like, but more relevant to Inimitable Books, VK are the initials of Veronica King, who is one of our authors. And you can check out all our books at inimitablebooks.com. I'm still working on adding the sprints to the website calendar, but all of our YouTube ones have been scheduled, and they're in our writing sprint playlist on our channel. But the reason that I also put it on our website is that we also have a Twitch account, same username, Inimitable Books. And so if you also have a Twitch account, you can watch us on days we're not streaming here on YouTube over on Twitch. And we don't necessarily have a consistent month-to-month schedule, which is why I normally try and update the website sooner. We're going to start the sprint at the 5-minute mark. Or sooner. I just realized I hadn't joined the room. My bad. There we go. Yeah, we could start the sprint now because the people who are in the room are already there, who are normally entering the rooms are already there. So let me add the timer back to the screen in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. How'd you do?
Good. I got all my social media posts scheduled, and I've never used Blue Sky before, so I'm figuring that out. Oops. It's interesting. It's basically, have you used it?
Yes, but I normally, when scheduling it, I do it through Buffer.
Oh, so you can like schedule across platforms?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I already scheduled everything in Instagram, so I'm not going back to do that.
Yeah, no. I mean, with Instagram and Facebook, I go through the Meta Business Suite because you can have more features there.
Yeah.
So, woo, good night. You're so
Nice.
close. And sold that left.
2,000 words. That's
So
awesome.
that's awesome. And then Regina surpassed Nano's 1667 for the day, if that's her goal. So
Nice.
that's awesome as well. I got more events up, not a ton because I had to actually redesign something for the author event that had the error. Basically, the event is 3 days that the bookstore is hosting, and then the author was like, I'm only going to be there one day, and I knew that, but for some reason my brain, either she didn't tell me the hours that she was going to be there that day, or my brain saw the hours for that whole day and assumed those were her hours. So I was like, oh, I gotta fix that. So now that's been fixed on our website, and I had to update the Facebook post about the event to be like, oh, she's only going to be here for 2 hours, not for like 8. But, now it's accurate, and that's what matters. I am discussing Chantal Gadori next weekend from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern. She will be at a local bookstore to her in Pennsylvania, signing copies of her book Until the Last Page. You can find that on our website. Whenever we have an author who's going to an in-person event, we put that up on our website so that people can find out about it and go. So Jessie had a lot of events that she was going to earlier in the year.
Yeah.
And now she's just in planning event mode.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Our human female main character and her dragon shifter lover have figured out a compromise for their happy ever after. Book 2 will soon be in the rearview mirror. Ooh, is it going to be a trilogy or a saga with 4? How many books in this series? That's fun. Congratulations. And I think we're going to wrap up this stream. So Jessie, why don't you remind people who you are?
Yes, I am Jessie Elliott, a paranormal romance and fantasy author of a bunch of books, including the Love and Hell series with Inimitable, and you can find me everywhere. There's my website, jessieelliott.com. I'm at author Jessie Elliott everywhere, I believe. And yeah, I also am hosting a book event next year in Guelph called Royal City Romance. If you're in and around KW or the GTA, or you want to travel, feel free to check it out. We have a lot of awesome authors and vendors and a costume ball because it's on Halloween. It is also in part sponsored by Inimitable, so we're very excited. And that's me, just keeping busy in all facets of my life. So, yay!
Love that, Carla. 5 books. That's awesome.
That's so cool.
If you don't know who I am, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, which is publishing Jessie's Love and Hell books, as well as many other authors. You can find all of our titles up at inimitablebooks.com. Please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. We have writing advice videos. We have publishing advice videos. We have writing/productivity live streams like the one you just watched. We have more coming up this month. And then we also stream over on Twitch, same username, Inimitable Books, if you are interested in following us over there. Please check out our website, though, because that really is the home and hub of everything else. We also have a paid course where you can learn how to write a good query letter, but it covers much more than just that. That is up on our website. And if you like receiving ARCs, feel free to fill out our form on our website to say what genres you like, and you'll receive ARCs in the future. We have a lot of thrillers coming out next year, so if you're interested in those, definitely hit that. If you say that you like romance, you'll get Jesse's third book as an ARC when the time comes. Lots of fun things. So thank you for being here. Hope to see you at a future stream. And thanks for watching, which I will also say our author, Kate Kavanaugh, who is also another author tuber, is currently streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I think she's trying to stream every single day of November because of Nano. She doesn't want to do that, so I don't know how long it'll go, but I really hope she keeps the streak going, because it's nice, because I'm not streaming every day of the month.
No.
There are certain days I was like, no. So I'm still working on adding all of those streams to our website, but check that out, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.
Bye.